Hello there team, and welcome back to the Avelorn narrative campaign. So this has been quite some time since I last recorded an episode for this, but that won't seem that way from how I've uploaded them. I don't quite know what episode we're on here. I think episode 19 perhaps, but or perhaps a bit further than that. Anyway, it's been a good month since I last jumped into this. I'm pretty sure I remember what we're doing, but maybe not. So let's have a quick look around. I've got Sadrina up here in Albion, hoping to secure that. Solkar is still holding the Northern Watch next to the Shrine of Cain. And down here, I of course lost the Galleon's Graveyard toward the end of the series there, and but it's been retaken by Safri. Am I at war with the with these guys? Yes, I am. With the Beastmen, they're not really a threat either way. Down here is where the shenanigans really is. We've got, oh god, right, okay, Star Tower is currently burning. The Warden's Mire was lost. We've got a decent army in the Fuming Serpent, but we've just landed there, so we need to get things sorted out. We've taken a lot of territory in the Headhunter's Jungle. I kind of wanted to spread further, grab a bunch more stuff, but I really should maybe head on back and actually start to secure what we've taken, and make sure that we're going to be able to withstand anything further. I've got some skills to dish out. Sadrina here, she's level 18 right now, almost immortal. I don't know what I want Sadrina to get. Wary, she's alright. Why have I done that? Give her a bit more of an ambush chance. Actually, oh, yeah, I think I wanted Sadrina to get Lightning Strike. So, yes, we will grab that for her soon. We might even be able to do this fight right now. That'd be pretty cool. Just jumping right into a conflict.
Asur, attack!
And, oh, yeah, I need to do... So I needed to complete this, this quest. I need to do 2 fights. Win 3, I've currently got 2. Good. Okay, cool. Yeah, so one quick auto battle here. Fingers crossed we don't lose anything. As I say, scummy quick save. Doing this if we lose Terraric. That is the only reason that we'd go back. Everything else, I'm content. Of course, the heroes as well. That's dandy. Didn't lose anybody. And now, what did we actually want to do with this place again? Bretonia controls the rest of it, don't they? I'm probably just gonna give it to Bretonia.
Spoils for the Asur.
Let's do that. Do we want to loot it? No. There's nothing here we'd really want to take. So, but no, that's dandy. So we've taken that. Give that to the Bretonians. We like the Bretonians. We don't like the Empire very much, is the issue. So let's. Are they gonna be able to hold on to that? Probably not. Let's get Sadrina just a night resting here, or a turn resting here. Anything I want to build here? Not really. No, I'll be giving it all away, so I'll let him decide what he wants to put here. I am allied. Sorry, no, almost mispronounced that. No, good. Military alliance. That is nice. We'll have to just see how they decide to. Where they decide to go. Let's. I was just bumping up the volume a bit. Hopefully that's a bit louder. If it's too loud, I do apologize. Carrion there's leveled up. He's almost at his max level. So Carrion. Okay, yeah. Right, I remember these characters now. I'd like to get Carrion a Great Eagle, I think. Even though he's going to mainly be using his Ithalmar chariot, I just want the freedom to do that at some point if I want to put him on that chariot, or if I want to put him on an eagle. Caladriel, I want you've still got a lot of points to spend. Arcane Conduit. Yep, that's pretty solid, I feel. And then Sadrina once again, Lightning Strike. Great stuff. It really sort of makes her cavalry focused army, or right now it's a bit more balanced, but when she is back to a very cavalry focused army, makes it a bit more destructive, because I can just jump in, grab one army, wipe it out, and well, do so quite efficiently and without losing too many men. Having a look over my provinces, I don't think there's anything that needs upgraded. I have quite a lot of money saved up. I'm not making much money because I do have quite a lot of armies on the go, but I don't need to make too much money. Sorry about clicking my fingers. It shouldn't come through too clearly. Oh wow, Lustria is on fire right now. That is not good. Yeah. It's a real shame for the boys, but hopefully they're still actually going toe to toe with the lizard men. You'd really hope that the hunt marshal would sort that situation out and decide, yep, okay, let's fight each other after we've killed the demons. But either way, let's end that turn. I'll keep doing this campaign in the manner. Oh, right, okay, so he was moving back up the Shrine of Cain. Probably getting ready for the next wave to spawn by the looks of things. Let's go to super speed. I'll still be doing this campaign in the same manner, going through battles after I've done them as a battle replay, and just playing through as normally for the rest of the campaign. But no, I've really been enjoying this. I have been, and I'll still, in the last episode, I'll do my general talk about things that I want to do differently, and how I intend to do them differently. But I'll keep doing things the same way for now, just because it would be a bit weird like midway through the campaign. This is totally, arguably modless. The only mods I'm using, of course, are the 3x Chaos mod, the region trading mod, and the less blood, but that's just totally visual. I want to play with a few more mods next time though. Next time I'm definitely going to be a lot more modded. I've been watching a lot of Major Kill. If people follow any of his content, I really like his content. I think he's great. And oh, okay then. I'll shut up. How do I mute? Fuck. This one.
From the north it comes. The tendrils of chaos spread south, tainting the lands. And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves, for war is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power? Oblivion has come, my lord. Aillion, the ever-chosen lord of the end times, has re-entered the world. With him marches a chaos host numberless in size. Prepare yourself for the coming apocalypse.
Okay then. Good. So we knew that was coming. The new sort of, well, the main chaos invasion. So everything that we've been dealing with right now has just been a little mess around. Now is when it gets really quite intense. So the Trollfjord, let's send somebody up there right now. I don't really want to send Sadrina's entire force. Let's send Carrion aboard his new Eagle to go deal with that. Oh yeah, maybe you've got to go to sea first, and then we'll give you the order. I know that the movement's kind of funny like that. Let's try to get you in. Alright, okay, that's the best way. Fine with me. Sadrina, let's get you out of there for now, and let's give this, let's say, a quick save before I give anything away, just because it's a bit of a funny system. Diplomacy, and then we press this button. We gift to oh shoot, what are they called? Couronne? Yeah, that's them, right? Definitely, because that city's, that their capital is called Couronne. Nice. And we're giving them, nope. Oh yeah, of course, it shows everything, doesn't it? I forgot how this system did it. Where? Actually, sorry, that was us picking, and then this is us giving. Whoops-a-daisy, sorry about that. And Conquata. gift region. Nice. So that's them entirely controlling Albion, and hopefully they will be able to hold on to it, or at least, yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Probably won't, but it's not too much of our problem.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Cedrina. Now, I think a big army has just spawned there, and I would love to get Cedrina back home, but I want Cedrina back home alive. She's still not got immortality, and, you know, Caladriel is important to me too. So, let's try to take this slow, and actually I was thinking about coming down and going through Bretonnian territory and then jumping here. Even if this new force has spawned up there, Solkar is quite powerful. He's got a nice army there, and I think he should hopefully be able to stand his ground. Someone who will definitely be able to stand their ground is the Everqueen herself, especially... Oh, this is an encamped force. That's a lot of cav. That won't be fun to fight, but we're just going to auto-battle that and just tear it apart. It lost a few guys. Nothing too extreme, though. And execute. We just always execute the forces of chaos. That's the way it's got to be. And there might be a spawning down there, but like... let's run on down here, and I'm pretty sure this will be another just safe to auto-battle fight. Yeah, good. Just a lot of Chaos Warriors and some Marauders. Yeah, the Hell Cannon's never really too pleasant, but
sound the horn of Isha.
Okay, quick little save, but once again, yeah, we're dandy. Good stuff there. Ah, good stuff. Over 100 kills. And execution again. Now, the thing that I don't really want to do is to claim the Star Tower, but I think I'm going to do it. Because I'd still have, even if they spawn there, I've still got a turn. And because of the Everqueen, or searching the ruins, no, let's just colonize it straight out. And yeah, we just get our replenishment so quickly, and it just means that we can have the Star Tower as this defensive structure here.
Command me.
As for you,
Entering the garrison.
I think we're going to need to just start recruiting for you. How long is that going to take, global recruitment? He's very much a Lothern Seaguard army. Actually, oh my god, it just takes so long to replenish, doesn't it? We can only do 3 things of global recruitment at a time. Let's just grab you 3 units of Lothern Seaguard from now. And that'll be a good start. Settlement upgrade possible? Oh, Mangrove Coast. Oh, it's only 1 turn. Actually, sorry, it's 5 turns. Silly me. I misread that. And Alariel can upgrade. She's level 28. She's still got a good bit of upgrading to go, actually. And I think I'm probably wanting her to grab Arcane Conduit as well. It's that, or it's... that's not... That buffs her personal attack, but it doesn't do anything for the army against Chaos. It's not like Chaos Bane, of course. So let's just grab Arcane Conduit. I think that's just a definite get for me. Just to give her a bit more magic on the go. Joseph Frillius is almost fully leveled up, so we need to start being careful that we get her. She's already got a horse. I think Joseph Frillius, of course, she is Everqueen's one of the Everqueen's oldest companions that she's had with her from the start. She is going to be... I could just max... I could get her more speed, but that's all that does. That's just more speed. And she's got 2 skill points to spend, actually. Crap. I don't know what to get her. What does Werna have? Because Werna is the champion. She is the warrior. So I was probably going to get Werna Wound in time. But actually, I think, yeah, Joseph Frillius was kind of going to be doing that too. Let's get you, for now, full plate. Bit more armor on. Yeah, it's quite nice and important. But Joseph Frillius was actually going to grab a bit of wound just because she doesn't have any need to be faster. But she spends so much... Oh, sorry. She spends so much time around the Everqueen. And as things have kind of gotten a bit unpleasant, she has had to develop these skills to, you know, if there is ever a hostile figure somewhere in the region, then she needs to be able to lurch out and deal with it. And so that's what she's grabbed. Commandment is available. Let's just get the rebuild Lost Splendor. Yeah, try to just get the growth as quickly as we can to develop these provinces up. Safri's not at war with them. Yeah, it's not fun to have the beastmen lurking around. It's actually a really damaged army. I'm pretty sure that that Fergal could probably deal with that. Up here, our elves have secured a lot of this territory. The dark elves are still present, but they're sort of a non-entity right now, as it stands. And let's end turn. I think next turn it might be a bit more frantic because of the various entities that have appeared. Good stuff there. Just killing off that army next to Slaver's Point and continuing to search further up there. Military alliance getting announced with a lot of our friends. It's nice. As I say, my campaign, my plan for how I want this campaign to end up, because we've really been like the Force of Chaos. Of course, this is the main invasion of Chaos, so this might be a lot more frightening than the previous one, but the initial Chaos invasion wasn't quite as scary as I thought it would be. And so my ending goal for this campaign is just to have High Elves as the undeniable strongest faction. So that's not anything, I'm not going to like conquer the world or anything like that, but just have us be, no doubt, you know, without a doubt in anybody's mind, High Elves are the most powerful. So right now the only primary adversaries for that are the Dwarves and the Empire. I'm not going to really be getting stuck in and wiping out the Dwarves unless they give me reason to, but the Empire has given me reason. They burned the Oak of Ages, and you know, they razed that to the ground. Had they just conquered it, had they just taken that territory and
the ever-chosen himself, Aillion, has been sighted.
That's a real death blow. The boys are standing in their way though.
Unprepared.
I love this. There's the Huntsman General just sort of in this mountain pass here. I just really like the thought of Helborg there with his little huntsman teams just in that valley, and just camped up there for months waiting for Chaos to arrive. It's quite a death blow that we got. We got Dick Card. Dirt Card, sorry, what the fuck is going on? Then a real like mob of Chilfroy is still kicking. He's still hanging around.
In faith.
That's good to see.
The Empire.
And yeah, it really is largely a Bretonnian defense, because Bretonnia has rolled up and taken all of Norska. Really, they are very strong. So yeah, as I say, it's more of a payback to the Empire for burning the Oak of Ages. We don't really trust them to hold on to Avelorn. Everything else is fine, you know, but it's just the fact of like what's happened with Avelorn is not good. So we need that to be answered for. Now, this is a bit scary. A lot of Chaos forces moving up. I would love to jump out and strike them, but we're still replenishing, and the Everqueen can happily take on 1 or 2 armies at a time, but when they show up with more than that, that's when things can get very, very messy. Now, see, here's the thing, because I really want to get favourable wins. Yeah, but to get favourable wins, I need to get another 3 skill points dotted around here, and there's nothing that I want the Everqueen to have, really. I'm probably just going to be getting Skymaster, just in case I do give her a dragon, because I think I might have ended up giving her a dragon. But still, no matter what, that's going to be 3 points, kind of spent into something I don't really want. Cavalry, just not really going to have Cav. Oh yeah, because I really wanted to give her, an eagle or a dragon just to deal with hell cannons. So I will get Skymaster. Because apart from that, it's stuff like Radiant is lovely, but I'm not really struggling with Public Order. Merchant Lord, not really struggling with money. Recruitment cost, that's fine again, I don't worry about money, especially not recruitment money. Casualty replenishment, we're already replenishing super fast. So like, Lightning Strike would be great. renowned and loved would be just cool to have. But I'm just not willing to spend so much of that money into there. But yeah, so I think I'll get Skymaster, just so I can start moving down to grab favorable wind. And immovable force. Is there anything else it does for my tree men? Great eagles? No. It really is just favorable winds. But it's that armor, 10, an extra 10 armor. Missile resist, so you get that armor, which gives you a resistance to missiles as standard, but then the extra missile resistance for them too is awesome. And then, of course, the missile damage is absolutely brutal. That's an extra 12%, which is quite a big deal, I believe. Then, but for now, she's just got to hold. Now, we're kind of going to be sacrificing these places on the coast, which is not good. How quickly could we build that? 2 turns? That's not going to be... We'll try, but we're not going to be able to do that in time. Oxel, damn, it's got to be level 3 first. There's nothing else we can do to give us any sort of garrison there. No, there is not. That's a shame. He is going to be recruiting for another turn, and then he's going to start to move up and see where he can try to defend. Might not be an option, but we still need to try. How about this northern force? Yeah, right, okay. Oh god, damn. So they've all gone up to Canada. Which is not good, but as I say, Ulthuan is our focus.
How wise.
Your instructions.
We could lurch out, because we could kill 2 armies by ourselves. 3, especially one with 4 L cannons in it. 3 armies is maybe beyond us. And if we went out right now, we'd probably be facing 3 armies. So let's give them one more turn to see what they want to move around, and then we'll jump at them. Cedrina. Let's get Cedrina down down there. I think she's going to be safe. That's not going to give her enough. No, just stay safe. Standard for now.
Awaiting orders.
Carrion, jump. Oh, let me have a look at these boats. Yeah. Oh wow, that's pretty. That's one thing that took me a really long time to notice, actually, that every race has their own types of boats, and some of them look really cool. Oh, yes, you're my militia master. Yeah, because you're all about those Lothern Seaguard, and in time as well, probably artillery. He's as I say, just standard. As much as I don't much care for the savage orcs, there are worse creatures lurking about the Lustrian jungles right now, so if we've got to let the savage orcs roam free for a little bit, we definitely would have different thoughts if this was Ulthuan, but or maybe the shores of Bretonia, of course, because they've been very kind to us. But when it comes to the forests of Lustria, it's not too bad. Military alliance negotiated, good. It's nice to see my friends being friends with my other friends. But yeah, I've been having a look at a lot of mods, and this, if anybody has any ideas for mods that they think would be pretty beneficial, could definitely sort of increase a lot of like the fluff aspects of it. I've already got some in mind that I want to go for, and that I definitely will be going for, but anything else, please just throw it my way, because I'm not too experienced when it comes to the Warhammer scene. Much more of a medieval guy. And but yeah, as I say, I've been watching a lot of Major Kills content, and I definitely don't want to do anywhere near as many mods as he plays with. Sometimes it can definitely be a bit I can get a bit lost with all the mods that he uses, but I want to play with a few. Primarily like the Lost Factions, I think are quite a lot of fun. I've got a thought for like an Albion campaign. It wasn't going to be one of my main ones that I was wanting to do. This was going to be in the first because it was nice and simple. Then I kind of wanted to do a Norskin campaign. Where do you live? There. Okay. Oh right. Okay. We don't usually like Norskins, but just the fact that, like, this force has... Where do they live? That's the thing. Because, like, if they're in our territory, can I see where they live? Select a zoom to faction. I know they're a rogue army, but damn. The thing is, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna say, oh right, is that you? No, that's not you. Oh god, damn. Poor Zadri. I'm probably just gonna say no to this. That's kind of cool. Bloody Norskins just lurking around the north coast of Araby. I didn't really realize that. Yeah, so that's another force that just jumps in. But yeah, I need, once again, I definitely need to look into ways to just make Chaos stronger. I will play on a higher campaign difficulty, I think. I don't want to play on a higher battle difficulty. I think that the... Oh, right, okay, cool. The Court of Mini-Kings. Every realm of Ulthuan sends nobles and representatives to the Court of Lothorn. Every realm in a kingdom... Sorry, every realm is a kingdom in itself, and their leaders kings. They approach Lothorn with such, oh dear, with such a mentality. How the Phoenix King treats these egos is vital to the development and stability of all Ulthuan. Sorry, so again, once again, this situation of good old Finnobar is asking the Everqueen, hey, what are we doing? Throw a lavish ball, that would be lovely, and we have got the money to do that. Host them at court, okay. Throw a lavish ball in the king's honor, good stuff, and have them offer praise at court. We will probably host them at court, because even though we have the money, the Everqueen is very much in the mindset of, I don't know, because like, the idea of like throwing a lavish ball, like if we were to do that, we would throw a lavish ball for the king, you know. It would be something to just make everybody happy in this really terrible time. But in the Everqueen's mindset right now, things are still very tense. Like, we can't be throwing balls, throwing like celebrations right now. Not while we're out. Not while like people are fighting and dying all across the world to try and halt the tide of chaos. So no, we're gonna just be chill and just get them at court. Like, hey, yep, how you doing? But that's that. You've recruited your boys now. That's nice. These people, oh my gosh, they're still just so beaten up. What I'm kind of hoping is they attack maybe the Savage Orcs. How tough is the garrison here? Surely it's not. Oops, Daisy's clicked on the wrong thing. I can't defeat a full stack. No, I can barely scratch a full stack. If he was there, maybe. So let's just move. And just move one space over, and then I'm tempted to recruit again. We've got no military buildings, of course. Oh damn, I should have built that. Let's get a militia camp here, because I think we're going to lose the coast. I think we'll lose the coast, but if we push out too far and we try to defend too much, we're going to lose everything. So if he just holds there, does another 2 turns of recruiting Lothorn Sea Guard. Where are they? Yep. And then we'll be okay, I hope. As for the Everqueen herself, these are 4 armies, but they're in full sail. So basically, if I beat them, they're dead. Actually, I don't know if that counts for full sail or not.
Light of Avelorn.
It's all the hell cannons that I just don't like. That's the thing that is concerning me about it. So no. How long would it take to recruit a dragon? Frick, 6 turns. That's a long time for the Everqueen to just be idle. I don't think we'd be able to do that in time. But still, 3 armies I think I could beat. Well, actually.
No.
Yeah. Nah, all those hell cannons, it could just go badly for me. So we wait just a bit longer.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Yeah, it's just look how big the Empire's gone. They've taken all the way down to Bilbali. Oh, yeah, and that's another thing. Like, I'd land at Bilbali. I'd give that, you know, I'd basically start to distribute, you know, the Empire in the way that
I serve the
I saw
king.
fit. Right, so they're wanting to land at Toranlek, which that's not going to go well for them. But the thing is, they might land at Toranlek and just move around Toranlek.
How can I assist you?
So I need to be ready for that. Let's just get you out of the Shrine of Cain and get ready
Can
to
I
kill
offer
this
assistance?
force. So if they come down, they'll land at Toranlek and potter about, and we'll probably kick their asses back. Skill point to spend, Caladriel. She's got Arcane Conduit, Earthing, all that good stuff. Do I want to give her a chariot? I don't actually right now. No, I like her on a horse. Cleanse Corruption? Yeah, just cleansing corruption as she goes is quite nice. Yeah, I think I'll be able to get everything I want for her anyway,
Your command.
so I'm not too worried.
Azir guides us.
Yeah, just move on down. I could do a full sail, but I just don't think there's too much of a need to.
True
Keep on.
son
Oh,
of
don't
Ulthuan.
secure influence from them. Or
Setting
dandy
a
for
course.
influence. Move up there. Is this triggered it? Fantastic. Okay. Nice. Good. So that's something that we'll do. We could do that with the Everqueen right now, actually, because we're not going to be fighting with her this turn. So we might as well do that. Get her the star, and get us a fight for this. She's garrisoning a settlement, so we can't teleport her. Let's get back down there. Move her out. Just take one step out, please. Everqueen. Let's build that, and let's upgrade this. And good.
Order must be maintained.
And now let's try to teleport. Please. Should have had this done a while ago, but hey, the
To battle!
campaign fights are always kind of fun, so we'll get cracking with this.
Silence, my sisters! We work covertly. As Isha looks from upon high, so shall we look down on these mortal puppets by taking the higher ground. Then we shall slay them all bar one. I will look in the eye of the last surviving foe, and he will not bear falsehood. He will tell me how to lift the curse on Avelorn's star. Now, away, my host. Begin the toil.
Okay, good. Yeah, I will probably have put that in already, but maybe not. Anyway, starting up on this hilltop, I knew immediately I wanted to deal with those 3 hell cannons. My army can be torn to pieces by hell cannons. How do I get into cinematic mode again? I can't quite remember that. Is it B? Nope, it's not V. F? Nope. B? Nope. G? Nope. Tab? Nope. Definitely not tab. Okay, we won't do cinematic mode for this battle, but we'll try and do it for the next one. This approaching Frostworm, Frostworm. I just shredded him. Alariel jumped in, bit his throat out. One of his throats. He's got 2, I suppose. Maybe they come together for 1 throat, but anyway, he's dead. Apart from that, rattling shots into the War Mammoth now, as Darrow is tasked with dealing with the Hell Cannon. I do see those halberds, but I believed that they were Chaos Warriors with halberds, not chosen with halberds. But still, that mammoth with the War Shrine has been taken out. An unpleasant spell there cast on top of my Dryads has hurt them very badly, and they're up against some Trolls, which is really not the perfect target for them. And these Dryads back here are equally unfortunate, as they're getting the ire off the Hell Cannons. Warna has run out here to deal with the approaching or the charging Chaos Knights. She's more than happy to fight that, but right now she's getting knocked around, which is a bit unpleasant for her. She needs to get back up and start thrusting her incendiary spear into their hearts. It is spreading a bit of chaos. The Everqueen Court guards stuck in melee there, a few of the other sisters having to pull back to support them, and that giant now coming into them once again too. The Everqueen's back here. She was hoping to go off and help Darrow deal with the cannons a bit faster, but she's had to come and support the sisters against this cavalry. I greatly underestimated just how many cavaliers were brought over here. To assist Warner, a banishment was dropped. I don't really mind using banishments on top of independent characters like that. They're always able to sort of resist it, but I always feel a bit scared using banishments anywhere near my standard forces. Having my Sisters of Avelorn so heavily experienced at this point, they're all able to kind of deal with units of cavalry, even in melee. And the Everqueen Court Guard have been just holding their own against that giant quite nicely too. Over here, the Dryads really struggling up against Warriors of Chaos. Oh, well, luckily here they're just fighting Berserkers, but any time that I'm going toe-to-toe with Chaotic soldiers, their lack of armor-piercing damage really does hurt them. Over here, the Treekin, trying to support Darrow, going toe-to-toe with some Marauder champions. They will mince their way through that, but they need to get there faster. As I say, I just underestimated this threat. It wasn't until far later that I realised I was actually having Darrow thrown up against some Chaos Chosen with their halberds, which is a bit too much for even such a great tree man as Darrow. And all the while, those 3 Hell Cannons are ripping through me. This one looks like it's targeting the Sister of Avelorn force that's about to receive a charge. Luckily, the first shot missed, but the second one thrashed them. And then the cavalry charge is not helping out either. But as I say, if they can just stick in melee, they slice these guys up, and they're receiving some very highly accurate fire from their sisters, who are doing the real damage. This front line is holding, and wherever my Treekin are, it will hold, of course. Warna is chasing these forces away. Actually, this is Joseph Frillius, mounted Joseph Frillius. Point blank shot into the back of that guy, just wanting to chase off these Chaos Knights. Need to get them off the field and stop them from bothering my back lines. Some of these very highly damaged units now, these sisters are incredibly important to me, and they've taken so much damage here. So I'm actually going to start routing them off the field. If they don't need to be here, then I'm going to withdraw them. And all I need now, you can see the Keepers of the Horn, my first ever unit. They're really struggling, down to 12 sisters at this point. But Warna is still here, the Everqueen's still here, and all of her trees are still around. Some of the Dryads are falling back, but the Treekin are really what matters at this point. They can really shrug off this Hell Cannon fire. Darrow is heavily injured at this point. Let's try and see how much he's got about 2,000 hit points left. I'm throwing down as many heals as I can. I threw down the banishment too to try and give him some help, but I am aware now that these are chosen that he's going to toe-to-toe with, but he can't really escape them. So I'm just trying to shut down the artillery with Aillion and get him some support as quickly as we can. The Treekin are coming. I'll say that the halberds could definitely do some good damage to the Treekin, but they're quite badly damaged themselves right now. Darrow has been kicking their butts, and a quick charge in the back by the Treekin should be enough. Healing Darrow there. I'm healing faster than they're doing damage to him, but not all that much faster. As Chrome, the Chaos Sorcerer, lurks around. I'd love to get Aillion just there to mince her way through them, but she needs to keep these Hell Cannons, not that Hell Cannon, these Hell Cannons, she needs to keep them busy. She's yeeting that one away. It's quite good, because if that one wanted to fire, I think the little Chaos Dwarves would have to run up to it, so even just shunting it like that is quite useful. But I think I pulled her out because I did realise how badly damaged Darrow was getting. He's down under 1,000 now, just about 900 health, or 960 there. Some Hell Cannon crew coming over to try and chomp into him. Another banishment down, just trying to give him some space. And yeah, that looks like it's being enough as these Chaos Chosen are routing, giving him another heal. There's no other conflict. Looks like I've had yeah, my sisters are trying to run off the field there. What's this? A riderless horse, still fiery as it charges across the snow. Warna, I'm afraid I just lost track of Warna. She's off here. I really would have loved to have her go toe-to-toe with the Chaos Sorcerer. She's an amazing champion at this point. Darrow has been healed up, really overcharged some heals against him, well, for him, and he's doing okay now, as Joseph Frillius is standing by. And Aillion is just chomping down, or having her eagle just chomp through the last of these. Oh, whoa, we just chomped his head off. Yeah, okay, nice. I should say clipped. Eagles don't really chomp, they clip, in my mind. These halberdiers are coming on in, but this is a nice, healthy Aillion. And I think that eagle causes fear. Darrow probably causes fear either way, so yeah, and this Chosen are quite stubborn. Well, they're at minus 69 for now, so they will probably be breaking it momentarily. They will get a few slices into the back of Aillion though, before they go. But the Treekin are there, and of course, as always, these Chaos Dwarves are locked morale, as we say, or unbreakable in this game. They're not going to go anywhere. Whoa, that was quite a chuck. Let's see. Oh god, nope. He just burst about 2 open at the time there. He's been thrown underneath the Hell Cannon. He's going to stand on up though. We're going to push. Oh, that's very kind of my Treekin, just freeing him, pushing the Hell Cannon out of his way so he could stand up. But yeah, break his face open after that. I think I've still got the realistic blood mod on. It doesn't feel like it, but we'll have a check. Everybody's very bloodied. I think it is still the realistic blood mod. I don't think I'm too over the top. The Everqueen court guards are still doing okay, and I think we'll just go faster now. Good. And that was the end of it. Oh dearie me. I'll say it in the video, but like, as I definitely forgot how many cav they came in with. Like I don't want to go into that with. I wanted to go into that basically pretending like I didn't know. Like it was my first time trying to behave like I would have. But yeah. Oh god. Yeah. No, I don't. Oh frick. Yeah, I don't blame that. Suffer high casualties in multiple battles. Oh god. So what's this? It's a good thing. Oh dear. That's not good. That is not a trait I want Aillion to have. Oh well. She's gonna get it sooner or later, I suppose. Gives her more hit points, personally, which is nice. That's pretty good, like 20% extra hit points if you go all the way to the end. But yeah, let's try and not get her any more skills in that. Anyway, we got the Star of Avelorn. There it is. So that's lovely. So it means we've got her old enchanted item, which I can't remember what she had. Is there anybody that doesn't? Vera, you don't. Magic resistance. Oh right, okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, okay, Vera could use that pretty nicely, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I just give her the potion of toughness. There we go. Are Vera's attacks? No, Vera's attacks aren't magical damage, but nobody does magical damage. No. But still, no, it's good. Cool. Definitely something though. I really want to get her. Well, actually, no. Under normal circumstances, I don't want Werna on a horse, and I actually don't want Joseph Frillius on a horse either. It was helpful for that battle, but generally it won't be, because Werna and Joseph Frillius are both built to fight in amongst blobs. You know, they're meant to fight amongst people. Joseph Frillius, sorry, Werna, I will get Werna some speed though. Let's get Werna a horse. Favorite evasion, no. Magic resistance is always good. Missile resistance is nice. Defense, yeah, let's get her a horse, but I'll be immediately taking her off of it. Let's put you girls back into the Star Tower though,
Servant of light.
because we are not doing anything else right now. Aillion, probably a level 2 in, yeah, let's get you another level in Skymaster. And I really want to start recruiting that dragon, because those 3 Hell Cannons did so much damage to me. What I'm probably going to do is have Aillion recruit the dragon, and then give it to Aillion. That's most likely how that is going to play out. Yeah, they've moved there. See if they do screw around, Toranlek will hold them back.
Can I offer assistance?
And that's us. Good. Oh yeah. So you've done your job. Got no more quests. So you can start making your way back down. Awesome. Ending turn. So yeah. No, that was pretty dicey. Like that really went a bit awry. which it really shouldn't have. Sort of let it get away from myself. The Dark Elves, oh sorry, no, that's not Dark Elves, that's Chaos. Taking back marching up to Slaver's Point. The Dark Elves are about to try to take it back, but they were pushed back, so that's just going to give a really easy fight for Chaos, isn't it? Damn. It'd be nice if we could... Actually, I don't know. I think Alariel's just going to stick. I know the end times, Alariel ends up, you know, hanging out with Malekith and being like, hey, look, we just gotta make this happen. But no, that's not the way that my Aillion is playing this out. She's Malekith is the one guy that she's probably never going to be able to make peace with, just because, you know, hey, if he didn't exist, then none of this would have happened. The High Elves would have still been a masterful species, controlling the entire world basically, apart from the dwarves. But yeah, I would love to do a War of the Beard Mark II, but we'll see. I don't think we're gonna do a War of the Beard. I will do a War of the Beard though if the dwarves.
Welcome in my court.
Oh, hey friend, what do you want? Defensive alliance and money for it? Yeah, sure, totally. Please, thank you. Very nice of them. But yeah, I think I actually tried to ask them for that a while ago and they turned me down. So it's good that they're wanting it now. Okay, so they are sieging Tor Anlec, so I'm just gonna march out and attack them with Tor Anlec's army. They're fine, they can look after themselves there. These people cannot though. Do we have walls? If we don't have walls, I'm probably just gonna auto battle it, because I just can't really do enough damage to them here to warrant doing it. Nah. We just have to do an auto battle there. No, but we killed a decent chunk. But yeah, so that's them continuing to move. They've got a dragon leading that. That's not fun. Yeah, I could have gotten Aillion down to there, but it just wouldn't have been worth it. Brayheads, where are you hanging out? You're inside my territory. That's no. We really don't want that right now. Come on, guys. Yeah, the man blight tribe. I've never really seen that before. That's kind of cool. But yeah, still stay steady. Try to upgrade this. You can do a normal recruitment now too. Do we want to get you some spears? Just get you 3 units of standard spears. Just to provide a bit more numbers to that force. So they're hanging out now. If you jumped in there, we wouldn't receive reinforcements. The reinforcements from Star Tower aren't very impressive.
Queen of Avelorn.
So just hold. Get another thing. If we had lost so many people, then yeah, I would march out and I would do that, but I just can't right now.
Vol, lend us your strength.
Please. Okay, it doesn't like our chances there. Why doesn't it like our chances? All our white lions just coming crashing on down. Oh well, we'll see in just a moment. We're going to take the fight, I think. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit rough. Just dealing with all of the Chaos Knights, I think. As long as we... Yeah, because we've got so many spears, the Gate Guard and the Lothern Sea Guard. Our cavalry, the Dragon Princes, their only job is to deal with those Hell Cannons. But apart from that, we're fine. We've even got a Noble just to stand in the front lines. But I think all of these White Lions are just going to come crashing down into the Chaos Warriors. And we outnumber them like so much. So the Chaos Spawn might be a pain in the ass. The Trolls might not be fun. That Chariot is going to have to get shot to pieces. But all in all, I think we got this.
The Asur need me.
The northern nobleman Girithon leads the garrison of Tor Anlec in another beach engagement. We're taking immediate fire from the Hell Cannons, but they're striking into our White Lions. There's nothing I can really do about that just yet. I have the cavalry sprinting around the left flank to try and deal with it. The Chaos Knights are of course going to want to try and stop that, but I have 2 units of Dragon Princes and 1 Silver Helm. So I grab my Dragon Princes just to lock these cavalry in place and make sure that I can reach the Hell Cannons as quickly as possible. I'm not going to be winning this battle with my Hell Cannons. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be winning this battle with my cavalry, I'm going to be winning this battle with my infantry. And right now those hell cannons are tearing my infantry open. I move the gate guard over to this right flank, put some shots into those Chaos Knights, and if they do get close enough, pull out their spears. But charging forward the White Lions now to engage the main line. Our nobleman himself throwing himself into the middle of these Chaos Spawn. He was wanting to go toe-to-toe with the Giant, but the Chaos Spawn caught him first. Either way, his anti-large bonus, his armor-piercing anti-large bonus will be greatly appreciated. Those Silver Helms have made contact. The Dragon Prince is moving off to slam into the Chosen. But now that that unit of Dragon Princes are there, that is going to silence the two Hell Cannons. Sorry, that unit of Silver Helms. These Dragon Princes have had to sacrifice themselves, getting mixed in amongst the horde of Chaos Knights. Their sacrifice will be remembered, but they will be broken shortly. I've formed up my archers now properly. Rattling into the front of a heavily armoured Chaos force is never really going to do too much for you archer-wise, but every little helps, and it's just trying to do anything I can to assist my White Lions. As that Chaos Giant continues to crash down. I think this must be the normal amount of blood. I don't think this is the reduced blood mod coming into effect. My poor White Lions are just getting splashed there. Our nobleman here had to be pulled back. He's suffered a lot of damage so far. But I really should be grabbing my archers and targeting that Chaos Giant. Definitely some loss of micromanagement there. These White Lions have been pulled out. Could do with maybe throwing them in, just giving a little bit of aid to the gate guard. But just swapping places, these Dragon Knights and the Silver Helms rattling back and forth between the Chosen and the Hell Cannons. Hell Cannons are destroyed. We can now leave the Chosen in the dust. And I think my cavalry are going to be a lot more important in this battle than I originally expected. As these Chaos Trolls come sprinting across the beach, and I've had to just grab my Lothern Seaguard to attack them. But that anti-large bonus with their spears should hopefully be enough to hold them back, at least. We cannot have our main archer line getting disturbed. I threw down my Channeling Spire. It doesn't really do anything because I don't have any magical units, but I felt strange not using it in this battle, so that's what's just popped up there. I was hoping it would provide some sort of morale buff, but I knew it didn't. Coming in from the side there, the White Lions hoping to break these Chaos Warriors, but either way, their massive axes will do some good damage. Coming into the back of these Chaos Knights, we've trapped them now between the Silver Helms and some Lothern Seaguard. They shouldn't last too much longer themselves. But that Chaos Giant has no right to survive as long as he has. I really should have shot him down. Instead, I'm sort of focusing on, oh dear, the Chaos Lord at this time. It's not really the best targets, I think. Some of these Chaos Knights have come around. How much armor do these have? They have 120 armor and they are shielded. So little archers like that are not really going to do a massive amount. But now that they've moved past them, we're shooting them in the back and the side. But now Chosen with great weapons have appeared, and I've got no White Lions in the way. We're very rapidly losing control of the situation. These Lothern Seaguard, though, are capable in melee, so they are not going to be evaporating, even in front of a unit of Chosen. And where I've still got some White Lions on the front line, we're holding back the swarm, and we're even sort of doing some good damage to it. The cavalry's still active, quite nice and healthy still. So they've been coming in for a few little charges here and there. And men have stopped routing. Just a handful of White Lions here and there could be the difference. I'm getting my Lothern Seaguard around the side. I think they did unleash a volley there, but I'll have them turned around and getting some point-blank shots into these Chosen now. I'm hoping a side shot still helps, even though these men don't have a shield. It still will do something for me if I'm getting shots right into their backs. Yes, oh gosh. Surely this is I'll tone down the blood for the next time. Ah, good, I've even got some White Lions that came back, coming into their backs. Which is useful, and I'm shooting them from the other side too. We are absolutely pin cushioning these Chosen, and that's them broken. that Chaos Giant, and that is the mass route achieved. Chasing down some of these Chaos Knights, and primarily wanting to focus fire on that Chaos Giant. I don't really want to let that escape, because that has done quite a lot of damage to me. 71 kills is far more than it should really have been allowed to get. One more good volley should be enough. It's only got 207. Dearie me, those Chaos Giants look very unpleasant, don't they? Especially when they're sort of covered in blood like that. What gets me is just the sort of rather tumorous stomach just bouncing like that. That's very unpleasant to witness. Oh, this volley should do it. Down to 100. Down to 89. No. One more. 7. There he goes. That's it down. Very good. And I should end it there. Hey there, team. So that was a bit rough once again, but we got him. Poor Girathon almost bit the bullet, going toe to toe with that giant and the trolls, but he made it out. Yeah, I don't know. Like, definitely silenced the hell cannons nice and early, but I underestimated those chosen with their great weapons. They were rough to deal with. But apart from that, yeah. Didn't do too bad. Once again, execute all forces of chaos. I was hoping to just wipe them out there. Oh, damn.
Allow me.
Maybe, hopefully I will be able to allow her to go and just deal with what they've got there. Sarah's standing by. I really should get Solkar in to just deal with something. They would come back. I think they probably are going to come back and try and take Tor Amlech again. But, you know, we beat them back once. We definitely beat them back again.
Loyal Prince.
They're going to try and land at the Shrine of Cain, but we've already got a high elf army there, and the Shrine of Cain is pretty damn well defended too. 2 full armies, though, could be an issue. Maybe I should get Solkar back there, just in case. Because they're going to land. We can't really deal with them until they land. Yeah, that's too close.
How can I assist?
I think Solkar's just going to have to take to the sea.
For the Everqueen.
Can we take to the sea and immediately attack him? No, we can't. Come on. Please.
Oriah.
Crap,
Attack.
right there, but no. Oh, Solkar's just going to have to see what he can do. Sadrina is going to be on her way back. Now that we know where they are, I might actually get Sadrina to be full sail and get her butt down that way. Carrion, you too. Yeah, you've gotten a level up, which is quite nice to see. What can we do with Carrion? He's got his Great Eagle. Get one more rank in Blade Shield, I guess. Yeah. And that's him almost maxed out. Vera there, she's reached level 20, so I'll get her immortality, but as well, you know, standard immortality rules apply. Technology. I don't know what I really want. Yeah, nothing from here really speaks to me. I really am just looking for military advances right now. Sisters of Avelorn, but that's recruit rank. Yeah, I don't care too much about recruit rank. Dragon Princess, Dragon Bond, Dragon Units, no. I think I'm probably going to grab that, just because I do have quite a lot of white lions floating about. Shadow Warriors. Yeah, let's do it. Star Metal Blades. And down here, as I say, I think we're holding our ground for
the
now.
Everqueen.
And he's doing some more recruitment.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
Good. Let's end the turn there then. See what they decide to do at the Shrine of Cain. Oh no, don't move away, Sarah. I guess they're wanting to garrison that. It's a bit more important, but still I think he's going to land and he's probably going to take Elysia now. So we'll see. Because Elysia is not going to be able to defend itself against that full army. Clan not really countered them too much. Apart from, you know, Ikit Claw down at Skavenblight, we've not really encountered very many Skaven overall. How's Skavenblight getting on now, anyway? It's been, or Tylos, as we renamed it. Yeah, because Estalia's held it for quite some time now. military alliance negotiated there with the Spine of Sotek and the Hunt Marshals, so hopefully that's just going to help keep them safe from chaos and not really just another thing to body slam the poor lizard men with, because the lizard men are not in a good... Well, saying that, Hexawattle has taken a bunch of stuff in the north. We did have to sort of help them out. Oh good, looks like Illyria saved our butts there at Tor Alnek. Very grateful for that. Quite awesome of them.
All are welcome in my court.
What do you want, my friend? They want a military alliance. Have I? I've been kind of refusing these just because I think I'm going to end up fighting them. So, yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but just something I'm going to be doing. The dwarves down, wow, quite far away. Thrund Holdfast. Yeah, we'll get a military alliance with you. You're at war with a lot of our enemies. Apart from the Tomb Kings, you're at war with a few of them, but well, you know, we can look past that. We've never really been too fond of the Tomb Kings. Servants of Chaos, Alicia, please hold out. But I don't. Oh, what the? Oh, fantastic. Okay, where is this? Selfie. Oh, he is the commander of that garrison. I think that this. Still, I don't know where we are. Oh, we're at the Shrine of Cain. Okay, I hoped I had a dragon at the Shrine of Cain. But either way, let's do this. I'm going to probably play this battle just because I really would want it to win, and I'd like my allies' army to stay somewhat intact. And that keeps us with, let's say I like to do 3 battles per episode, so that'll fit nicely into that. Okay, see you guys in a minute. Moving into support my ally from Aillion. Actually, sorry, this is Aillion or is this Safri? This is Aillion, good. Has Phoenix and Dragon, Star Dragon there, very jealous, storming forward, hopefully to silence those Hell Cannons right away, because they've already done a massive amount of damage to his army. Those are 4 Hell Cannons that the Forces of Chaos have brought today. And as quickly as I can try to get there, I'm not going to arrive in time to stop, well, to be involved in this first clash. So his infantry needs to be in good condition. The Phoenix Guard will definitely hold well, and he does have a lot of Phoenix Guard. Oh, damn, coming crashing down into the Star Dragon there, and the Phoenix. I've grabbed everything I've got and I've just got them running. My plan right now is to get my 3 units of cavalry and my Great Eagle forward and deal with those 4 Hell Cannons. If I can at least stop them with my Great Eagle, that might be enough. And then the cavalry can come around and finish the job. This unit of Chaos Knights, though, is a problem. They can definitely stop my Silver Helms and most certainly stop my Illyrian Reavers. Some shots coming through into these Chaos Warriors with their halberds. Unshielded, that'll do some good damage. My allies' front line is holding quite nicely. The Mounted Prince going toe-to-toe with some Chaos Knights. And the Phoenix Guard slicing through them. See really the strength of Phoenix Guard there. Some Chaos Spawn have gotten around though. And those Phoenix Guard are suffering a certain defeat. I suspect that's probably just going toe-to-toe with so many of these Chaos Warriors. But with some supporting fire that should hold through. The Phoenix over here has gotten himself locked down. The Chaos Lord on his Manticore has set his sights on him, and he's got some Chaos Knights there to lock him in place and keep him from running away. But hopefully his sacrifice is going to allow these Shadow Warriors to escape. My Giant Eagle has managed to launch itself in there, but with 4 units of Hell Cannons, I'm not able to stop them all at once. So my Great Eagle, all he can do is do his best and just try to kill off these guys as quickly as he can. My cavalry have been held up there by the enemy cavalry and by some chosen. I've come over to support my forces. I've used the block formation technique with my archers there, just to get as much fire down as I can into the sides of these chosen, who have a massive amount of armor. It's 100, same as the knights Chaos Knights. They have 120 armor. My Spearmen are going to do okay. I really love High Elven Spearmen. They're to me, I feel they're one of the main sort of basic units that that you can really get away with using at any time up against any sort of foe. Damn, I allowed that charge to get through to my white lines of trace, and that's going to be a lot of casualties. Most of these guys are getting back up, but you can see a few of these guys in the back are not. Even the ones that do get up, they will be very badly beaten. But it's allowed me to get a lot more fire into the back of those Chaos Knights. I was only able to really free up one unit of White Lions to come and support my allies' front line. But he does seem to be gathering victory here. He suffered a lot for it though. The Phoenix Guard are very bloodied. His general is quite badly hurt. Launched amongst some Chaos Spawn. Chaos Spawn have an anti-large bonus. Luckily they don't. They have an anti-infantry bonus, so being atop that horse is actually going to be benefiting them in that fight. Oh, good. Messing up there. I still managed to fire though. Some Chaos Knights have arrived to try and deal with my Great Eagle. Who, let me just check those stats again. He is not anti-large, so it's going to be hurting him. And it's also stopped him from interfering with the Hell Cannons. But my cavalry has freed up. At least my 2 Aillion Reavers. The Silver Helms are not far behind. So they're trying to get their asses over here. But that Great Eagle is locked in place by the Chaos Knights. And even a few of the Hell Cannon crew coming in to try and chop away at him. He's trying to rout off there. But no, he has been sacrificed for the cause of shutting down these cannons. But he's done a tremendous amount of damage to them, and these Illyrian Reavers are going to be able to just rush in melee and finish them off. I'm being supported by my allies, archers and horse archers, coming to blast some of these Chaos Warriors in the back, almost broken them by the looks of things. But coming face to face with Phoenix Guard they wouldn't have really won that engagement anyway. These Chosen suffering the same fate.
Such unholy resilience.
And these Halberdiers are not doing too well, locked up. But apart from that, it's just the unbreakable Hell Cannon squads. So we'll speed it on up, because these guys take quite a while to finally fall. Yeah, they're even dropping some of my poor Illyrian Reavers. And I realise that my allies are sending quite a lot of fire my way. So I pull back in a moment. I really don't want to receive too much of that. But they get their Star Dragon in there, no doubt wanting to avenge his fallen Phoenix brother and the allied Eagle. Chomping through those Chaos Dwarves. That should be that. It's always a lot of fun to fight alongside AI allies, I find, but poor guys lost. Oh, damn, they lost their Phoenix just as we lost our Eagle. So sacrifice was very required, I'm sure. But yeah, considering even how much damage those Hell Cannons did. Yeah, once again executing my captives there, and that still has left one army up there untouched. Who's just landed. I think we're fighting them immediately now. Yeah, okay, good. We're definitely going to jump into this to aid them. We no longer have our Eagles, so we can't send that in to assist. Oh god, so many chariots. That's going to be a real pain in the ass just running around our lines. We do have our Phoenix Guard that will make them pay for it though. It's only 2 Hell Cannons this time, but some Chosen and such, so we'll have to see how this one goes. Once again, the Illyrians have come to my aid in the defense of the Shrine of Cain. But this army is not what it once was. It has suffered tremendous casualties. And with 2 more fresh Hell Cannons coming in, those Phoenix Guard are probably not going to be in a great state once the battle really starts. Once they're required. Only 6 Silver Helms. Star Dragon quite badly hurt as well. And we don't have any ability to heal that. We don't have any magical units in these armies. I'm trying to rush over. It's even more important to me now to get up there quickly. So I'm grabbing everything I have and just sprinting it. No longer really trying to come in on the flank, just coming straight down this valley. just support them as quickly as I can. But running, even if I had an entirely cav army, if I had Sadrina here, I don't think this would be enough, as the chariots and Chaos Knights have them surrounded. The Phoenix Guard will slay a few of these knights, though, I'm sure, and do a lot of damage to those chariots. But almost surrounded there already. I can't trust on my allies to survive too long. That Star Dragon, though, he's having quite an easy time of it, beating through those Chaos Trolls. There's nothing really anti-large. That Giant, though, might have something different to say as he brings his club down on top of that dragon. And the Sorcerer, providing him some boons. Ouch. Poor dragon took a headbutt there. Our Noble about to take a cavalry charge. It's never fun to take a charge, even if you have an anti-large bonus, and I think he does have a charge defense. That's still not so great. But he's just going to try and hold them in place. If they entirely surround him, he'll knock down enough of them. I need to get in there. I need to take the attention before my allies are entirely wiped out. The Halberdiers got the high ground, but Chaos Warriors are not able to go toe-to-toe with the Phoenix Guard. So I'm just wanting to come around the flanks, get these White Lions around, but the Chaos Knights grabbed me while I was trying to flank. So I've got some more of these White Lions, just trying to shut them down while the Spearmen arrive to deal with it. That Star Dragon already very badly damaged. And if we look over here, there's still some Phoenix Guard remaining, but apart from that, it is just the Prince launched in the middle of all that. Still trying to flank around, trying to aid that Prince. He's done an incredible job for me, and I don't want to see him die here today if I can help it. A lot of fire coming right into the face of these Chaos Warriors, but they have been broken now, and we're pushing on through. I can't get held up on any unit. The Star Dragon arrived. I need to try and avoid friendly fire against him. He does have a very thick hide, but a lot of arrows are still going to hurt him. A few shots coming into him, but we are trying to assist him. Running on down here. Once again, this Giant is standing in my way. But my Phoenix Guard should be able to deal with him. Suffering some casualties, though. The Dragon coming to burn down, luckily avoiding me. Luckily avoiding any sort of friendly fire. As our Noble is once again surrounded by cavalry. Backed up by a unit of Lothern Sea Guard, while the rest of the archers get around to support this major blob fight. But still, most of the enemy's army is held up, trying to battle away with this Prince. He's being cut to pieces, but he is standing. Standing resource, sitting resource. The White Lions still battling away with the Chaos Warriors. Really struggling against it, but backed up by a lot of archer fire, they should hold. A lot of fire coming into the Chaos Giant now. I need that wiped out. It's doing a lot of damage to me, and it's the only unit that really can destroy that Star Dragon. So I've even pulled up my horse archers now. They're back from dealing with the hell cannons. Some chariots wanting vengeance for that, but I need to shut down. I need to wipe out that Giant who has just fallen now. And the Sorcerer is surrounded by my Phoenix Guard. All the while, once again, the Prince is still there. He's limiting the amount of knights that can really attack him. Some dismounted men. Are those just some Chaos Warriors? Can't really see. All I see are the Chaos Knights, but yeah. There is something else. No, yeah, it's just a unit of Chaos Warriors that's continuing to slash at him. Luckily, there's no Halberdiers mixed in amongst that force. That would deal with him quite quickly. My horse archers are really being tasked with holding back these chariots. It's not a task I'd really want to use them for, but they're doing a good job at it. And I'd really prefer they are receiving these chariot charges, and they are keeping the chariots in place rather than have the chariots running through my lines over and over and over again. My noble is now free of the Chaos Knights, so he's allowed to, well, he is able to aid the White Lions in dealing with these chosen. Nice high damage strikes onto them, armor piercing as well, so it's going to hurt. Looking up here, the Prince is almost broken. He's only wavering right now. Let's see, I'm shocked at his resilience there. He's done incredibly well as he continues to try and push his way out. Chaos Trolls have come back from routing, smashing into my White Lions, but there's a few Phoenix Guard there that will send them packing. There's Chaos Sorcerer is running off. I'm trying to grab these men who have just freed themselves. They just won this fight with the Chaos Warriors. Two very bloodied units of White Lions, just hoping to come into the back of this force and allow the Prince to escape. I'd like to try and get him off the field if I can, but these Chaos Knights turn around. They see a good target, and I definitely should have seen this coming. They come running downhill against me, and I take a lot of damage, and I lose a lot of White Lions. Move my Silver Helms up there, just provide a bit of rigidity to that. Get their mounted mass up there to stop these Chaos Knights just running right on through. Because if I keep them blocked up there in a fight, I can use my archers. If they push on through and start running through my lines, then that's it over. I've still got a decent chance in this fight. Get my Phoenix Guard, they're running away from me there. I should be pulling them back right now. But they're about to receive a charge from the chariots. All the while, my Illyrian Reavers are still shooting into those chariots, but as with every Chaos unit, those chariots are blooming well armoured. What are they actually armoured with? 110. So my archers, even as high damage and very accurate as they are just not going to do much damage to them. Chaos Lord has come back along with his unit of Chosen. And all I've got over here are two units of, an Archer unit and an Illyrian Reaver. Sorry, Southron. Southron? God damn it. Lothern Sea Guard. So I had one target the Chosen, one target the Chaos Sorcerer. But luckily these White Lions were in reserve, and they've come back. So if I fall back now, I'll be able to just rattle some shots into them. But the bulk of my ammunition is being spent up here. The Prince pulled back, but he has thrown himself back into the fight now, and it is a much more even engagement for him now that he's not surrounded. How many kills is he on, I wonder? He's only on 3 kills. He's just been pushing his way out. Actually, sorry, that might be my White Lions. Yeah, he's just been focusing on surviving rather than killing, which has been very important for us, as we've seen. Those chariots are getting blasted. It's very good. Called 2-hoof slam, caused it to explode. Very nice. But little by little, we are dealing with these troublesome chariots.
We are broken.
Balance of power is still against us. We vastly outnumber the enemy, but everything the enemy has is a Chaos Knight or a Chariot or a Sorcerer or a Chosen. There's still a lot of very messy units on the field for them. And if we can shut those down, then that'll be fine. But good, it's another Chariot down. Every Chariot that falls is fantastic for us. We have so many White Lions, you know, and there are many times that I maybe prefer Spearmen. Good little charge there to the back by the Silver Helms. So I'm just wanting to come cycle in and out of this blob. We're shooting the front of them with archers, and we're slamming the back of them with Silver Helms. Oh, nice little charge there by the Chaos Knights again. These White Lions were trying to come up and reinforce the front line, but they were stopped there. Continuing to shoot. Those Chaos Warriors, of course, having a nice silver shield value, so they are just able to shrug off so much of my fire. And then anything that does get through has to face against their armor value. But that charge gets through an armor value quite nicely. So coming back in and out, we should slowly break that. Their dragon has fallen here, which it was an amazing help for us once again. Oh, Zai is still open there. That's quite frightening. But what's back here? A chariot unit chasing our men away. No, that's broken there. So the bulk of their power is in this blob. They have a few chariots still running around, but that's not too much of an issue for us. And our prince ally is still alive, as is my noble. And a chariot definitely doesn't want to get trapped in a tight space next to a noble. That is definitely a good unit to try to deal with him. As long as they're not able to run away from him. And that's them suffering their mass rout. Now, I do something a little bit strange here. As I want to chase away some of them. But our prince here, I really wanted just to have him go toe-to-toe with the Chaos Sorcerer. Just come in, decapitate him, run off. So I was like, yeah, no, he was so close to him all the time, but every now and again he gets so close and then he just turns around and goes away, which I just don't get why. Maybe the AI is, every time he gets close, maybe he starts to get shaken, and the AI just kind of feels like, oh no, don't break, it's my last unit, so it falls back. But I don't know what the decision making is for this AI, so I just kind of, you know, it's kind of strange, but it's interesting. So I just decided, no, he's not gonna fight him. So I ended it there, or in a moment. Soon, here. Yeah, I remember he got past like that tree. Good. Yeah, but so he just wasn't gonna do it, which was a shame. Another Pyrrhic victory. A lot of Pyrrhic victories this battle, or this episode. Sorry about that. I was really hoping Gilgallion would come in and just cut Lothar's head off right at the end. That would have been a great ending to that battle, so I was really kind of trying for it, but it just didn't work out. So that's nice though. So that's the two armies there just cut down. So Gilgallion was an amazing help. Elysia's done. Oh, he's jumped in. We're just going to auto-battle this one. I'll save it just in case Elrimnir or Oscar end up going down. Or, of course, any of the heroes, but I do not see that happening. Good. So, it's again execution. So, that's a real shame about Elysia. I do definitely... sort of my inactivity on behalf of Solkar definitely caused that. My god. North America. So, you know, it's yeah, all of that territory is right now, and as bad as that is, that's kind of its purpose in some ways. You know, it was meant to
Lord of the
you know,
Phoenix
that's why we took it, was to be lost, as cruel as that really seems. We're gonna try and come in here and grab this army right now with Solkar. Just see if we can just wipe it. I don't think we're going to be able to. Good, we can. Just grab him. Quick save again. But yeah, just destroy him. Nice. Unfortunately, as I say, Alicia's been lost. We're going to try and colonize it right now and just give it straight back to Lothar.
How can I assist you? I serve
Can you guys get out right now?
Prince.
You can. Good.
Avelorn.
We'll pay to fix it. But no, we'll give it straight back to them. Where's diplomacy? Good. Hopefully we'll be a little bit faster this time. I think I should be okay. It's not in alphabetical order, unfortunately, so you just gotta kind of remember where people are. And it was Elysia, Gift Region. Good. And yeah, so definitely a lot of people massacred, unfortunately. Carrier of 6. We're not gonna go off and do an assassination attempt against them right now. Apart from that, yeah, Ulthuan is safe for the time being. Gilgallion needs to maybe go home and heal up, get another army ready. But apart from that, yeah, Star Tower down here is pretty crazy. They're all marching. That'll be a hell of a fight. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's really going to be a bit messy, but I'm looking forward to that. We'll have a little bit of a garrison. It's going to be it'll be fully health, well, fully strength, but it's not too big. And but yeah, we'll smash them. Oh, of course they set siege, of course. So we can't. We didn't get that turn of replenishment. This is going to be pretty scary, actually. But we'll do that at the start of next turn. They've all landed. Burn that to the ground, and now they're coming for Oxhill. He's just gonna hold. He's just gonna hold there. The coast is gone. Hopefully, we can get refugees to the west and just have people safer, deeper in the jungle. We could fall further back, but this is a major town. It's got walls. I think that this is where we're going to make our stand. There's, you know, it would just be worse for us if we moved west.
Primed for action.
And we've recruited a decent amount of troops here now, so I think, especially if we can make this a fight on the walls, awesome. The only thing is going to be, of course, with a fight on the walls, is hell cannons just ripping us apart. But should we grab some cav just to try and deal with the hell cannons? Or yeah, it's only 2 turns to recruit some silver helms or Illyrian reavers. That is the question. Let's get some silver helms. So 2 silver helms, 3 silver helms. Their job is just to rush out there and deal with artillery. No shields, unfortunately, but it takes an extra 2 turns for that shield training.
Lethal grace.
Let's just do leveling up, and that'll be today's episode. So that was a pretty crazy little one. Leia Quinn. Leia Quinn's replenishing. She was my lieutenant. I don't think I've got anything absolutely insane for her right now, so we'll just move her down the same way as everybody else has. Getting deadly onslaught. Vera there.
Noble
Mortality, things are doing pretty well for her, so we'll grab her. Cleansing corruption, blocking armies. I definitely grab her should I grab her a horse? She's generally dismounted, but I think it's a good idea to get her a horse just so she can run back and forth across the lines. I won't bother putting her on a chariot though. I feel that's unnecessary. Solkar himself. I want Solkar on a dragon one day. I could put him on an eagle right now, that'd be nice, but I don't think he needs that at the minute. Stand your ground. Let's grab you stand your ground. Yeah, solid. Oh wow, you've got a few levels to do. Do you want you to just get everything? No, let's get you Heart of Flame though, because it does. Oh wait, no. Phoenix does Phoenix Guard though, which that's a pretty big part of his army. So we'll grab him that. Actually, it's not very big,
A
but
noble victory.
it's something. It's worth it, I feel. And Sidrina, time to come home, Sidrina. You're almost home.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Yeah, still, let's be careful about it. But no, that was a good little expedition, but we need you here. As for what's going to go on here, we will just have to wait and see. They seem to have blasted their way through the initial defense. Yeah, so Tyweld is falling back. Luon himself is here. Luon could definitely smash some of these people. But what about our defenders in the valley? I don't see any of them. Alberic's still around. Dirk is still here, but I don't know. Don't know if he was in that fight or not. That would have been quite a scrap. Volksgrad is defended, and it doesn't have walls though, so it's just going to be a general defense at Volksgrad. Hopefully they do not too bad though. And yeah, so we'll save it up. I usually like to save on stream just to, well, on stream, sorry, while I'm recording, just to make sure I do it. Episode 19. This was episode 19. Good stuff. Right. Thanks guys. See ya.